Before we begin, we need to understand that anaerobic respiration does not require oxygen, while aerobic respiration does. Also, aerobic respiration has very different end products than anaerobic. Unlike aerobic respiration, anaerobic creates lactic acid and alcohol as well as carbon dioxide molecules. Like aerobic respiration, glycolysis still takes place in anaerobic. It just gets stuck after this process and goes to something different. After this step, we either go through lactic acid fermentation or alcoholic fermentation. After glycolysis, we're left with 2 NADH and 2 pyruvate. Glycolysis cannot continue because 2 NADH are already full. In this case, the 2 pyruvate are transformed into 2 lactate molecules. This occurs by the 2 NADH transferring their electrons to the 2 pyruvate, creating this lactate molecule. Since it lost its electrons, the 2 NADH are converted back into NAD+, which continues the cycle of lactic acid fermentation. Over time, a buildup of lactic acid occurs, which explains muscle fatigue after strenuous exercise. Alcohol fermentation happens almost exactly like lactic acid fermentation, except it occurs in yeast and it loses a carbon molecule that goes towards carbon dioxide. After one glucose molecule breaks down into 2 pyruvate, the energy from this exothermic reaction is used to bind inorganic phosphates to ADP and convert NAD+ to NADH. The 2 pyruvates are then broken down into 2 acetaldehydes and give off 2 CO2 as a waste product. The 2 acetaldehydes are then converted to 2-ethanol by using the H ions from NADH, converting NADH back into NAD+, and beginning the cycle over again. The major difference are the waste products and that in aerobic respiration 36 to 38 ATP are made per glucose molecule, while only 2 are made per glucose in fermentation.